I'm going to change my name so you all uh, know that it's loading. Okay, so guys, we are now live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm Brenna. I'm the guide of this immersion today. We are here on Talking Talk with 4 more people. Talking Talk is an online platform where we can practice many languages such as English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin, if I'm not wrong. Today we are going to talk about society and personal perspectives. And that's it. I'm not a teacher, I'm just a student. And I hope we all here enjoy this conversation, okay? I'm going to ask everyone to introduce yourselves. I don't know some of you here. So, Erica, good evening. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Erika. I'm from São Paulo. Currently, I live in Córdoba, Argentina. I am an HR specialist in tech area. I work remotely and I live alone with my dog. He's from Brazil too, and that's it.
Very good. How is it to live in Argentina right now? I know that there are a lot of social problems and things like that, but it's going okay.
Sorry, there's a lot bullshit on social media because here we know a lot bullshit about Brazil also, so you cannot believe in everything that you see. But I don't like to tell people that I live in Argentina how to live in Argentina. It's a country. I live in Cordoba. It Here there's a lifestyle super different from Buenos Aires, Bariloche, Mendoza, and other places like in Brazil. So Cordoba is a very nice state and a beautiful city with a beautiful community, and that's the right right mix between nature and city. And I love this here. It's like Minas Gerais of Brazil. So it's like that. It's not easy to who I don't know how to say salario, have his salary in pesos is a little bit complicated, but you can live. Everything is full of people, restaurants, bars, everything is open. Argentino know how to live. You know how to live so much better than Brazilians for sure, without beach. So they see everything good and even in this phase. It's a difficult phase. But I see a lot of things better here. I'm not from LA, but he changed a lot of laws here. And the dollar is coming inside of the country. The prices of things are more frozen. So things is gonna be better here, and I believe so.
Very good. Thank you. And I'm sorry if I say something wrong, okay? And this is related to our topic of today's immersion because on
Yeah.
society, social media, we hear a lot of things and we read a lot of things.
Yes,
And
because sorry, because I'm like that because I'm so tired of this. And when they are talking about São Paulo, it's like if I'm going to São Paulo, bandido will come and kill me in 5 minutes. They have this vision from São Paulo and another places in Brazil. It's everything from media, and I'm sick
yeah,
of that. So I'm super
yeah,
clear about it.
yeah. We got exhausted to repeat and to
Yep.
explain. So yeah, I got you. Thank you, Erica. So Thais, could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Thais. I am 26 years old. I am from Rio de Janeiro. I work as a data analyst, and I don't know what I I need to say now. Um, I I guess that's it.
That's okay. You can be free to say whatever you want to. So,
Okay.
Camila, your time, please.
Hello, guys. I'm Camila. I'm 25 years old. I live in Cabo Frio, Rio de Janeiro. I live by myself. I'm a researcher, teacher, and I work with innovation together with education. So, yeah, I think, yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Camila. And last but not least, Cowboy, my old friend.
Yeah, my friend, yeah. Good evening, people again. My nickname in platform is Cowboy, but my real name is Edilton. I'm from Salvador, Bahia. I'm 39 years old and I'm an IT student. I like to study technologies in general. I like to go to the beach, go to the concerts. And I'm participating in Talk since April last year. I love it a lot because I could met a lot of good people here. So let's get started today, and I wish good luck in all of people here in this journey to learn English. Thank you.
Thank you, Cowboy. So, guys, I'm going to introduce myself because there are people here that may don't know me. I'm Brenner. I'm 27. I'm here on Talking Talk since June last year. I'm an IT guy, a cliche here on Talking Talk. I work as a software developer for some years. I enjoy physical activities, sports in general. I'm not able to practice nowadays because of an injury. So I'm just recovering. And that's it. I hope you all and me, of course, have a good conversation today. Okay. And I would like to start by you, Erica. You first.
Oh.
And the first question, could you please read it and answer first?
Hi, how do you define society? Jesus. I don't know if I have Spanish or Portuguese to answer this deep question. Bueno, it's like how can you say conjunto? You can say me words or correct me, I don't care. But I don't know about a bunch of people, maybe. It's a bunch of people who lives above some bunch of rules to live with currency and justice. Basically, science, the biblical days that I studied a lot is basically that. It started with 10 mandamentos, was so basic to maintain a community living in the right way. Basically, is my deep question. Wow, I think it a lot to answer this, like right now.
Yeah, it was a deep question, a deep answer. Thank you, Erica. So, Thais, what do you think? Question number one.
Um, about society,
Yeah, how do you define society?
society. Sorry.
That's okay.
I think society is people that maybe put holes and about how do you have to live.
Okay, okay, good answer. There's no right answer here. To be clear, it's all opinion. So that's it. What about you, Camila?
I think that society, it's a imaginary concept that we use to define a place. There is a complex system in a regional place normally, and people live together in that space region, and they need to follow the same rules. They are sharing the same system, so we have a huge numbers of different society, and each of them have how can I say, a culture, the rules. There's no, I think that's it. It's a system with people live together and sharing these norms, these rules, and the political system.
Very good. Thank you. And you, cowboy, how would you answer it?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think society is a set of people. In this set, you have procedures, you have institutions to maintain disorder, maintain the set working great. You have all the systems to support the set. For example, democracy. You have a health system to support the sick people. But society is 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 also a institution. When you have two companies that you need to create a partnership, you have a society in that. Or three investors decide to create a company, an enterprise to do your create your products, have your profits. So it's a wide concept, and the main word is partnership. You have a partnership to engage these institutions disposed to have the best performance. You are muted.
Sorry. Very good answer and a different perspective a little bit. Thank you, cowboy. And I would like to continue with you, cowboy. Question number 2. And I would like to, if you want to, of course, to give your opinion about what are some of the biggest challenges facing society today on the perspective of a Brazilian guy, the biggest challenges here in our country. What do you think?
Wow, good question. In Brazil, the biggest challenge is you need to have a investment to long term in areas like education, health, infrastructure to support the society and the society evolving in this process because Brazil is a is most the fifth biggest country in the world. It's like a continent. So you have a lot of issues in several states, like violence, like problems with transportation, uh, issues about society because you have crimes. So you need to maintain this country. You it's supposed to have a good politics to do that and a plan for a long term to invest in several areas to have a progress. And one day, maybe 10 years, you have a new vision about this country. Because today, unfortunately, Brazil it's very challenging to live in here because you have a lot of problems and facing these problems every single day is becoming hazard for any citizen in this country.
Very good, and I agree with you. And now I would like to ask you, Camila, but I want you if you want, of course, to give your opinion on the perspective of a person living on Cabo Frio. You mentioned you live in Cabo Frio, right? So what are some problems on your city that you see today?
I actually moved to here. I moved to here recently, so I can see clearly the problems here in city because I moved about 1 month ago. But after this, I after no before this, I was living in Rio. So Rio is a very complicated city because a lot of a lot of reasons. But I think that the put this together with the question Rio and Brazil as well have a lot of problems, which is historical. So we can define the problem that we have here today in our society as consequences about our government, for example, or today government or the last government is a historical process which started in with the Portuguese when they came to here. So the problem just continue, and with time, things don't get better. You know, we continue with poverty. I think that's the most complicated problem here in Brazil. We continue with the social injustice. Let me see, racism, discrimination. So for me, these are a lot of problems that we can define just a recent problem because they are century of the problem just have been continue. So, but in Rio, especially, we have a political problem, and this define a structure, you know, because, for example, we have a mayor, and this mayor is related with corruption. So they don't invest in education, they don't invest in security, and the Rio is not the number one, but one of the most unsafe, dangerous city in Brazil. So we have a problem with I forgot the word right now, but let me see. It's not dangerous, but related with violence. Yeah, we have a huge problem with the violence here, and everything is together. So I can see here poverty as a problem, is unsafe place, and at the same time it's so beautiful that make me feel angry because it's amazing state. We have a lot of beaches, we have a lot of cultural places, and we was the capital of the country and then empire as well. So we have a history, you know, but everything is complicated, and this is because we call hell de Janeiro and because he's so hot. But yes, I think our society have a lot of problems and challenges today, and here in Brazil we can't just thinking without see the political system, which is historical, is not thing that happened now, the president or the last one, but we can go to a better place without fight against this problem, you know, and social injustice and poverty, inequality. They are very let me see the word. Yeah, I forgot the word, but they are very influence today our society.
Okay, a very deep and historical answer. Thank you.
I'm
What
I'm
about
sorry, so it's because of this.
Thais, please? What do you think about question number 2?
I think you like Camila. I am from Rio, and here is a lot very complicated because nowadays we don't have how can I say governador, govern, gov, government. I don't know, but we here don't have security for people, and I think that is the main problem from Rio because Rio is the face of Brazil. I don't know if is correct, but it's the face of Brazil, and everyone look Brazil from Rio, so it's a problem for here. Um, Here we don't invest in education and then security. Day a day, day for day is a big problem.
Yeah, I live in Rio and I can relate to both answers from you and from Camila. The violence here is a big challenge that we need to face. Uh, and I'm not sure if we are able to solve this problem, but we will see. And now, Erica, I would like you to answer from the perspective of a person living abroad in another country, what you can see in Argentina, in Cordoba, what is
Mhm.
different from Brazil. So go ahead,
Well,
please.
this change of country was the second time that I changed country in my life, and I was a little bit more surprising than when I live in USA because I was expecting a lot of problems like Brazil. Like we are Latinos, America Latina, all the same, blah blah blah. But no, no way. They had 20 years, more than 20 years of a I don't know how to say, governance of complicated people, super complicated people, and it just changed this country in a way, unbelievable way. Because when I was 13 and I lived in Santa Catarina, I remember Argentinos coming to Brazil and spend a lot of money because their money was more value than ours. And nowadays, like in 2 years here, I just see the pesos just going down, going down. It's like how people can live. I don't understand. But here we don't have a problem with violence and crime like in Brazil. Of course I have, but it's not the most violent thing here in Cordoba. It's somebody take your phone uh from your hands. Like it's just take and go away. Not with guns, not with knives. The violence here, the people don't talking about it like in Brazil. And I walk on 2 in the morning on the streets in here in the summer. Like I have a life here that it was impossible in São Paulo, and I didn't see this before. I didn't came here because of this. I didn't know about it. So the problem here that I see a lot in Argentina is inequality. Like many people don't have the same opportunities in education, jobs, and healthcare because estrangeiro, I don't know how to say, people, estrangeiros, gringos, Latinos as well, came here to use this education. We had a lot of Brazilian students here, and healthcare and jobs, and people for Argentina have no access to this like we had. It was super easy to me. Came here and took my DNE and use it uh, applications for sending money and coming money, and I don't pay tax. It's super super easy, but for the Argentinian are super difficult. So there's an inequality super huge here, and there's not a lot of new rules to change this. It's the right rules. Brazilians are like what a kill Millet because he changed a lot of laws to students, but he's right. Like came here and study in a super good university for free. You don't pay nothing for this country, no taxes at all, just your rent. It's so wrong. So here I see this shocked me a lot. Eh, have a lot. It's not the people who suffer from with unemployment. Has here has more jobs than people who want to work. This is a problem here because people live with a lot of benefits from the government many years. And misinformation is a problem here also because here have a lot of pueblos and we don't have this definition in Brazil. Pueblos there's a kind of community with less than 10,000 people and they live in the another way. But I lived in a pueblo 3 hours from Cordoba. It's like they are not in the Acre, like in Brazil. They are here inside of the country, but they have a way to live. And for example, when they listen to me speaking Portuguese with another Brazilian, they asked me if I was speaking English. Like, can you have this idea that people don't hear nothing from another side? They don't know nothing about their country. It's another way. It's a lot another political. Was super new for me. It's super different from Brazil, and this is my perspective from, of course, Cordova, because Buenos Aires is another word. Mendoza is another word. Here, the states have another laws, and there's only 3 states who are independent from the government. So this is the bronca they have here because the majority of the money goes to Buenos Aires. It's not equally distribuido for all the states. This is really weird here. And they hate it. All the country hates Buenos Aires because of this. So this is a big challenge here. Like inequality that starts on the how they make the division of the money in the government. Like start there and to another. But the things that not so much violence and crime. And I like a woman that lives alone. It's perfect. It's like I'm super happy on living like this here.
Very good. I would be very happy if Brazil didn't have this kind of violence too. So yeah, I can see your happiness.
You are so close. It's so different because we are pretty close. I'm 3 hours away from São Paulo in a flight. 3 hours. I'm closer than people in Amazonia.
Yeah.
It's super different.
So Cowboy, question number 3. In your opinion, what is the role of government in shaping society? From the perspective of a guy living on Bahia, the government from Bahia, what is your opinion? What can government do to shape our society?
Yeah, good question. The role of government mainly, the main role is maintain the order and maintain the status of society. I say that because when you stay in a state when the crime is increasing, your index every single day, the poverty is increasing too. You finally realize that you need to have a good choice in the elections because the consequences is suffering every single day. So government is a pillar for the society because all the laws, all the procedures, the methods to implement the laws to maintain the society, maintain the infrastructure. All of these situations, it depends of the government, depends of the politics, the plan. A good government plan is important to prevent situations like flood, uh, climatic change. I will give you a example in other country, Rio Grande do Sul. The temperature is passing 45 degrees Celsius. Imagine a place that you have a temperature equal to a desert in Africa. So you need to have a government can be able to do analysis and create politics, implement these politics to deal with situations like that. So for me, the government is a milestone for creating a good society and maintain the society is a good place so the people can live. You are muted again.
Always muted. Sorry. Thais, your turn. What do you think? Question number 3.
I don't know exactly what is the questions. Is about
What is the role of government in shaping
go with
society?
this the same of moldar.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't know exactly, but I think that the government is
It's hard, this
yeah,
fucking word.
that is
I don't
a
know how
Yeah.
to
hard
say.
word. Uh, I think government is the main main element to mold to mold the society, and it's a difficult questions.
That's
I don't
okay.
know.
That's
I
okay. That's
okay.
So Camila, are you here, Camila? I don't think so.
Yes.
Yeah?
Mm.
Could you go ahead?
Yeah.
Question number 3.
Number 3. What is the role of the government in shaping society? This is a difficult question, but let me think. Government or institution created by people. Yeah. So the function of government is to create it and to create a structure and government. I don't know the verb, but and government for the social welfare, government for the people to create it, a good place that people want to live. And I think the function, one of them, for the government is transforming our society in a place who is less less, I forgot the word. Let me think. Less inequality, with less inequality, to create a a space with a good structure for everybody without a lot of poverty, a place that people can live in a good way, I think. So for this, you need to have a good legislation. You need to have more than just have a rule or people who says, oh, you need to do this or that. You need to implement all this. You know, you need to really do these things to create public politicians. Yeah. To transform the society, to invest in education, which is super important, one of the most important investments, and to create an investment in social programs. I think this is the shaping for government.
Very good. Thank you. And Erica, I would like to change a little bit your question because you mentioned something interesting about people living pueblos. Am I right? And they didn't even know Portuguese and to differentiate it from English. So, in your opinion, how can government connect those people so disconnected from the external world? How can government bring those people to more close to the country or to I don't know to make those people more connected to the world? I don't know. I don't even know if they want to. So go ahead.
Yeah, because people who live in Pueblo here, they are called gauchos. Gauchos here are people who live who live, who make money with the terra, like planta, horses, everything like this. They are gauchos here. They are in all the country living in pueblos or is super small villages. The first thing is if the government how can I say this? Government, I don't know how to say, once connect these people, he will make actions to do it. Like in Pueblo that I live at, last year was a political year, super political year. So the politicals were there, like looking for people how made a conciertos. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say even in Portuguese. Like when you have a little bit arts and music and on festivals and blah blah blah, with a lot free food. And they talk with people because those people, they work really hard. They love that party. They love festivals. They have festival for everything, for alfajor, for music cordobesa, for music gaucha, for santas. They are like 20,000 santas. So the governo was there helping with parties. Was like, and giving more information about the future rules. Was the last government? This one a more education and fair prices. So they helping gauchos, like a super complicated thing here in Argentina before. Some cortes of cows, algumas partes do boi was people cannot sell to abroad. If sells was super expensive and impossible for them here because these a lot of dollars done came to Argentina before because this carne was super cheaper here. Good meat, but super cheap. But now they can't. and the meat are a little bit more expensive, not like Brazil, and they are making more money. So this government changing their rules, helping people from these pueblos, uh, helping them make more money because they have like limited access to make money. It was super crazy. But meat is more expensive for Argentinians, but it's okay. It's like not absurd. So how could connect it? Give opportunities, equal opportunities, like they can make more money. How change their rules? They have access healthcare. They have access to internet. They have access to everything, but have to motivate them to study, motivating them to access this, motivating them to study abroad, pueblos, because they live with of government gave to them, like bolsa. You know, bolsa familia here have a lot of kinds of bolsas. People, I never saw so many bolsas. It's a lot. It's a lot, and a lot of people live with a lot of kind of bolsas. And the government here don't. I had English today. Don't fiscaliza, because technology here is not like Brazil. War technology and site de governo, application of governo brasileiro, it's amazing. They don't have it here. So you can make application for four kinds of bolsas and have it all. And the government never will know if you are dead, if you're not, blah, blah, blah. And I know a lot of people in Pueblos who live like this, so change it a little bit. Okay, you can have more money. I will give more ways to make money and don't live with this. And it's a little bit complicated, the situation there because of this. They have access, they have everything, but another government helping them to be a little more accommodated. Okay, you cannot sell your meat to abroad, but you give a lot of these things to live well. And now things are changing. It's a little bit painful, but it's important. And they are like, okay, I have to go. I have to go. I have to study. I have to do this. Now we can make dollars. He's everything, houses and cars. We negotiate with dollars, not with pesos. And they have access this more and more and more. So dollars is super stable and pesos is more stable. And I don't know if I explain myself, because Argentina is complicated to explain even Portuguese. But after 2 years here, I can explain what I saw, not what I see on media or what my friends tell me, because I have friends for all kinds of politicians here. Just what I saw and now how they live it. And I love it, pueblos, but they had to. They are passing through a new huge phase right now. Can you understand? I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah, very good. You will be very, very clear. I got you. Thank you. So, guys, I don't think we have time to all the questions, so I will give you the right to choose the next question and answer it. Okay, so Cowboy, choose a question and be free to answer it, please.
Good. I will choose the eighth question. How do you see our society in the next 20 years? I think in 20 years, you will have good generations, new generations, and I think Brazil, you getting better in your issues today. I'm an optimistic person. I think Brazil, you getting better. I will contribute for that in using my possibilities, and I think Brazil, you face with new challenges, but my country, you have your own power to deal with that, because with innovation in technology, in environment, social fields, you evolve and you'll be able to uh, face the new challenges and show to the entire world what is Brazil and how marvelous is our country. Yeah.
A very optimistic guy. I hope you are right. Okay. So, Thaís, your time. Choose a question and answer it, please. You're muted.
I will choose the number 8. How do you see your society in the next 20 years? I think in 20 years the society will will be better because now we have more information than before, and we will use this information to get the right way, and I hope that in 20 years the society will be more smart, more intelligent, more be better than nowadays. That's it.
Okay, thank you. And I hope so. And for your first motion, you did a very great job. Congratulations. Camila, your turn. Pick a question and go ahead, please.
Okay, I choose the question number 6. And I think we can get better. I don't know in terms of environmental because I don't have hope about the future of the world in terms of nature, condition and conditions, better conditions about the climate change. So I don't have a lot of hope about this. But in general, I think that we can change the situation a little in our country, in our society, exerting this citizenship and seeking more knowledge, voting for people who is really fight for a country or state, whatever. People who and exercising ourselves, good become a good citizen, it's exercing citizenship. And that's it. I think we need follow. I don't know. I'm a little lost about my own opinion, but I think that's it. Exercising our conscience, social conscience, and that's it. Not just voting and put the hope in other person, but become ourselves as a hope. Do things to get better in our neighbor, for people that we like, and that's it.
Very good. Thank you, Camila. And Erica, please pick up a question and go ahead.
Tell us one thing you would change in your society if you can. I'm sure would be equality in education. Every human being have to be access to really good education since the first year of studies, like fair, equally for everybody. Good public schools. Nobody had to pay about it, just quality, like I don't know how to say nivel. In a way that USP are, But since the first year, since we were 6 years old, can you imagine this kind of quality on public schools since day one would be amazing, and we would grew up like more critical, more critical about everything and make changes in the right place. I think education is the most important thing in the base of society. This would be my my way to help.
Okay, it would be a dream, of course. And I would vote in you for president, definitely. Guys, we are running out of time here, so thank you for being here with me today. I'm here every Monday. Not Monday. It's Monday. I don't know the days of week. Sorry, but I'm here every this hour every week, and thank you for being here. I put the link of the survey on the chat. It's anonymous, so if you want to give me feedback to improve my immersions, to improve the topics, the theme of immersion, so be free. And that's it. I hope you have a very good night and a good week. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye,
Good night.
guys.
Hello.
Bye bye,
Okay, guys.
guys.
Ciao, guys.